In this video, we will be reviewing how an employer or TPA can adjust a wage report. As a reminder, all data in this video is fake and was created for the purpose of this demonstration. We are currently logged in as an employer and viewing the summary screen, which is a screen that displays by default when an employer first logs in. A TPA must first select the employer they want to work with before they will view the summary screen. To view all the wage reports filed, we can click the View and File Wage Detail Report hyperlink on the Account panel. When we do so, a list of filed wage reports for this particular employer is displayed. In order to view or adjust an existing report, we can click the View or Adjust Report hyperlink. If we wanted to file a new report, we would click the File Now hyperlink for any reports that have not yet been filed. We will go ahead and click the View or Adjust Report hyperlink for Q1 of 2023. When we do so, we are brought to the report window where we can view wage details for each individual entered. If we wanted to view additional information about the wages, we could click the Edit icon, which is the pencil. This will display additional information. However, we are not yet able to edit this information. We'll go ahead and click the Close button to return back to the report. In order to start adjusting wages or covered employment or Social Security numbers, we must click the Adjust Quarterly Wage Detail Report hyperlink in the upper right-hand corner. When we do so, we are brought to the Employment and Wage Detail Report request. The first step explains information we will need when we report our wages. We'll go ahead and click the Next button. In the next step, we have the ability to start editing any existing wages. If we wanted to switch to uploading an electronic wage filing option, we could click the related toggle button. This is not the case today. We are just going to edit individual wage entries. To begin editing an individual entry, we will click the Edit icon, which is the pencil. We'll go ahead and click this for Catherine Anderson, the first individual in the list. When we do so, their wage information is displayed and we can start entering in information as necessary. Today, for this employee, we need to enter in a different Social Security number. After making the change, we can click the OK button. Next, we need to adjust wages for another employee. We'll go ahead and click the Edit icon for the second individual in the list. Just like before, we can adjust their Social Security number. We could also adjust their name if needed. Today, we need to adjust UI gross wages and Massachusetts wages subject to withholding. There is also an option to click a Delete Employee button if this employee should not have been included in the wage report. We also have the ability to change covered employment if necessary. We'll go ahead and click the OK button. And our last step today is going to be to remove an employee that should not have been added. To do so, we can click the Remove icon and then confirm by clicking the Yes button. If we needed to add a new employee to the wage report, we could click the Add Employee hyperlink. This will populate a window where we can enter in Social Security number or employee ID, name, wage information, and covered employment information. This is not the case today, so we will click the Cancel button. We can proceed with the adjustment by clicking the Next button. Our final step is to review the information entered. At the very bottom, if additional contributions are due, the value will display in the Expected Amount Due field. No additional contributions are owed for this adjustment, so we will not need to make a payment. After reviewing the information, we must click the checkbox to certify that everything is true to the best of our knowledge. And then finally, we can click the Submit button to submit the adjustment. Depending on the adjustment changes, employers or TPAs may need to upload supporting documentation explaining why the change occurred. This will be required in the request if necessary. Some adjustments may also require internal review from the Department of Unemployment Assistance. This concludes the video on adjusting a wage report.